Hello everybody, this is Josh Bycer from GameWisdom.com. Welcome to a play of Halcyon 6 Star Base Commander. This is going to be taken from the old Twitch stream. I may do a separate examination video for the YouTube channel, for those of you watching this recorded. Anyway, I've been playing this a little bit on and off. As I said, it's going to be a press copy I got from the developers, and I'm sort of torn on this game so far. On one hand, there's a lot here that just scratches those itches that I like to see in games, but I think it's just missing something to really hit out of the park. And we're going to see how it goes tonight. If there is interest, we could turn this into a regular play on the Twitch stream, but we'll see what happens. I've been trying out at Lieutenant difficulty. I'm going to bump it up to Commander and see what we got. I think we'll keep the prologue, just so we have a chance at surviving here. And I am definitely not ready to take this on, probably at these levels. So, the game is a combination of systems and design. There's parts of XCOM, Star Control, some people have even said Star Trek as well. Okay. So we're aboard the space base, the Halcyon 6. I think this is the starting tutorial. Yeah. Come on, game. Actually, I didn't want to show this because we did this already. The reason why I'm going through this, or trying to skip through it, is I want to explain things with the regular ships, because that's what people are going to be using. While we're going through this, you can see that combat is very much like an RPG. Unfortunately, this guy's going to die no matter what we do. So you think we've won? But we're going to get a preview. Oh my goodness, oh, well, we'll have to fight eventually. Okay. So now we basically are taking over. Okay. So that tutorial section, we can skip that, but this is where the game will normally start, right here with these officers. So how it works is your officers are essentially your units in the field, thing like XCOM and the like. Your officers can essentially do anything in the game, and they're split into science, tactical, and engineering. This determines what ships they can use and their powers. Now if you look right here, these powers are basically randomly pulled from each pool's basically group of abilities. So you'll get 4 possible you'll get 8 if you count space and ground. They'll be randomly divided up for each one if I choose a different officer from the same group. Like 2 science officers can have 2 different groups of skills, but their abilities in terms of what ships they can pilot are just limited to their role. Now, as a very cool touch, each ship has, or each kind of crew member has different strengths and weaknesses. If we look over here, science ships are the fastest but don't have a lot of damage or armor, and they're basically meant around area effect abilities, debuffing, and buffing as well. Go to tactical. These guys are good at immobilizing enemies, performing combos, which we'll talk more about in game, and their ships do the most damage. And then engineering, they'll use DOTs, taunts, and try to protect the other ships, and the engineering ships have the most armor out of the 3. So if you look over here at the skills, see certain skills will put effects on them and inflict them on the other. Where it says, does this guy have any exploits? That's inflicts. Here's exploit. This is where the combo system comes into play. If you attack an enemy with certain skills, it can put status debuffs on them. And then there are other skills that can benefit from that. So this skill, if it hits someone who already has weapon disruption on them, it will do more damage. This one will do more damage to anyone who has a hull breach, and this one will just simply be a buff. Now we really didn't get a good group. I was hoping for some more. Let's see. Backside maneuver is pretty good, and that's 2. We could do some broadside, inflicts hull breach. You'll also find that one ship or one officer will not be able to perform an attack and exploit at the same time. You'll have to do combos with your other ships. Let's see. I'm trying to see if we got anything worth it. Like, oh my god, the Doom Cannon is really nice. 500% damage, but it basically knocks your ship out. So it's good to combo that with a healer, such as Mana Reconstruction. I'm gonna go with. Oh, and you can also rename your officer. So if anyone's watching, if you like a character named after you, let me know. He has heal damage. Alright, I'm going to take the engineer. So they're basically trying to attack us. Let's surrender and see what happens. I got an achievement. You had one job. Alright, so this is essentially the tutorial right now. So we're going to construct our ship. You can only construct ships that you have the officers for. So because of right now I have an engineer, I can only construct the Knight, which is the tier 1 engineer ship. Up here we have our resources. Crew is used for ship construction, so is dark matter. Fuel lets us fly around. And materials is basically like a catch-all for just about everything. So we'll construct this. Fast forward. If we do come back to the game, I will skip this introduction for future play, so we don't have to play through it each and every time. Here comes our ship. You'll see the XCOM kind of stuff once we get finished with this. So you can only use ships if you have an officer. The officer will level up, your ship will not. So we'll send the fleet. The UI for this is a little tricky, I've noticed. Okay, so this is our first actual fight. You can see the turn order down here. If you stun enemies or slow them down, you can sometimes attack twice before they can. So I'm going to try and disable him. 75% chance. So you can see the ship has been knocked down, so he loses all of his turns until that gets repaired. Unfortunately, I can't exploit that, so I'm just going to try and hit him with something else. Alright, so you can see he will now take 200% base damage over 3 rounds. That's my DOT. And this is just going to be my main attack. Now it's his turn. He missed. He took some damage, and we basically won this fight without a scratch. A fleet can only have 3 ships from what I've seen. Oh, did I get another achievement? Oh, for killing 10. Here is the pirate leader. The game definitely has like a Star Trek like feel to it, doesn't it? Basically, because all the leaders of the Federation were killed by those Lovecraftian things, everyone now sees us as being weak and ready to be killed. These massive death cannons I'm warming up are really loud. That's a taunt right there. This is still part of the quote-unquote tutorial in the game. So really, if we die here, it would be both very embarrassing, and I'm sure everyone watching will make fun of me for a very long time. I like the little comments from your people. Some skills have a cooldown effect, while others are actually limited how many times you can use them in a single battle. For instance, the Doom Cannon, which is that Uber skill that the tactical officer had, can only be used once per battle. Goodbye. Thank you, Wraith. If you die here, I'm totally telling Brian, yeah. Oh, I bet Brian Rubin from Space Gamer Junkie's gonna have a field day with this game. Goodbye. Well, again, the effects of the game are really quite good in terms of just the variety of them. You got the death by DOT. Okay. So now, here's where we get to the first bit of little XCOM-y kind of stuff. You have a tech tree, so I'm going to research this. If you skip the tutorial or the opening, you'll start with this already researched. And here is our base. You can't zoom out, unfortunately, so you have to scroll or use WSAD. And just like with XCOM, you have to put an officer into an area, clean it out, and then you can build whatever you want. But there can also be events that can pop up. So I'm going to assign him. This will also get him some experience. Wait, is that... Actually, I'm not... I think that's a she, my bad. Okay, fast forward 3 days. Again, we just have to do this until we get out of the tutorial. Build the reactor. This will give us the power we need to run. And then we'll get to the first bit of the real game in probably the next minute. And I believe this map is randomly generated with each new game. Okay, so they're being attacked. So we click here, issue the fleet. And it's time for fighting the Cruel. I'm just going to call them like Lovecraft guys, I think. Again, we will try and knock them out. Once I have a second ship, I can hopefully show off the counter systems. Uh-oh. Just knock down my weapons. I do 25% less damage. But he's already dead. Boom. Now, to get resources, we basically have to find and get communications with the outposts that can be located in any one of these quadrants. The symbol here will give you an idea of what the resources are. So, this is materials, crew, dark matter, fuel. So I'm going to tell him to return to base. We'll get pop-ups letting us know when these areas have been basically about ready to be farmed. The most important thing about the game is you need a lot of officers. They're the only way you'll be able to really do anything. So we now have 3 more we can choose from. Click on this for more information. Gives a shield. So that exploits hull breach, which our ship, our engineer has. So we could combo using this. Cloak. I think I'm gonna go for science. So Pandora will now be our crew member. So they're requesting aid. Now up there, this portal will keep sending out enemies until we defeat it. And you can see there's 3 guys in the way here. So we're not quite ready yet, I think, to handle that. So the first thing that I want to do is get a crew academy going. So now you can see the resource or the research screen. This is what it will look like when you start the game for real. I want an officer academy. This will let me get more officers and basically allow me to do more on the map. We also need to construct a new ship. There we go. So I want the Acolyte. Once that's done, we'll be able to have our 2-man fleet. Now, while she is going to be sitting around for the next 3 days while we wait for our ship to go, I'm going to have her start clearing things out. Because really, she can't do anything at the moment. Okay, going to rename this main. A lot of playing Halcyon 6 is about reacting to what's going on. You're going to send people out when you need resources, send them out to defend, and pretty much you really don't do a lot of proactiveness unless you're trying to go after an objective. So I'm going to send him up here. Alright. So we can either save the people, giving us crew but knocking out the resource, or we let them stay and they'll keep generating resources for us to take. So right now I'm just going to transfer and keep them there. Because I need materials, I also really need fuel. Let's see if we can do this. We'll also get fuel daily. Oh, cool, we found a random event. Okay, this is done. These are the things I can start to build. Again, I really want the Officer Academy as my first. So, we don't need to do anything here. We can also assign officers and have them do upgrades. The ships also have abilities, as you can see. So we come over here. These are the abilities of the ship, and then Isidol here, will unlock abilities as well. So right now, I think the best thing to do is just keep exploring and open up some rooms. Again, the ship isn't done yet, so I can't add her to my fleet, which also means that I can't do anything in terms of offense right now. Yeah, thank you. We'll have to also deal with these pirates eventually. And these guys are going to be coming very shortly. Okay. Yeah, now I need you to start giving me some materials. And materials will only count when you bring them back to the Halcyon 6. I can just leave them there until we get fuel. Alright. So, now she's still clearing things out, so I don't want to take her away just yet. So I'm just going to fast forward. There we go. And now I'm going to move. Needs a little bit more. Now this is almost at full capacity, then I'm just going to go here and grab that. I don't need crew members just yet. They're mainly going to be used for creating a new officer or supplying a new ship. Can I move now? Oh, I guess you can't go with less. You can never have 0 fuel. Really, there's no sense in me moving off of this point just yet. There we go. Now I should have enough fuel. So I'm going to send our ship over here. Yeah, continue production. Get some more fuel. And all these points here let us know that we have secured these resource suppliers. Okay. So that's more dark matter. Again, I want to get more materials ASAP, so I'm going to go over here. Oh, this is now done. Now this mine is basically... Wait, team. We could actually try some ground combat. Well, since we haven't seen it yet in this game, let's try it. You can only do it with your officers. And the same rules apply here. Exploits. We can heal. Well, let's see what happens. Alright, he's been stunned. We resisted the negative effect. Fortunately, we don't have blinded. So, we'll do expose. So now he will take more damage. Oh. I can also heal. He's gonna heal, and I'll heal as well. Okay. I can try and stun him again. Uh-oh. Come on, one more hit and we got him. Yes. Okay. Now we can... Oh, right. So we have our choice. We can either unlock skills or upgrade existing ones. Okay, so we can either do this. It will inflict hull breach but make us vulnerable. Enhance healing. So these are all the engineer skills. So as you can see, we get 4 random, and then we can choose from the other 3. So that inflicts both hull breach and vulnerable. I'm gonna do it. I'm going to send him while he's still flying back with all our stuff. And she got promoted as well. So because we have an engineer, I think I'm going to take the warp atomic structure to basically punish if we get a hull breach. I think it's time to combine our fleets. If I can get one more officer, I'll be comfortable in attacking this portal. And when she comes back, I'll have enough material to build the officer academy. Okay, so transfer. Turn home. There we go. And now I want to build. Now that I think about it, I probably should have sent our science and maybe over here and do an upgrade. It does take a long time though, and 15 days at the start will be like an eternity. So instead, let's get our... what's this? Oh, come on, I'm off by 9. Okay, in that case... continue production... transfer. I will want to set up basically a scout fleet who's going to be going back and forth between all these places for us. But now I definitely want to build. I am going to... Where's our fleet? Okay, we still have a whole lot more to go to. They haven't decided to send anyone to try and kill me yet. But I'm sure these pirates are going to be doing something real soon. We could try and take this. I could go up and go here. Almost done. Dark matter still going. I'm trying to think, where do I want to go? We have to kill 3 more days until the academy is done. So now I can add the acolyte. Knight and acolyte. Oh. Uh-oh. Alright, well, let's try. We have 2 now. We shall see if our crew can take them out. Okay, so... Inflicts... has a chance of doing it to us as well. Let's try this. Do we have anything to exploit it? No. Try and inflict vulnerable. They'll do less damage. They're trying to defend. Try expose. Do it. This still needs a cooldown. And this should kill. Nice, 95 crew. I still have to be... You can't zoom out anymore on this map, so you do have to be somewhat attentive as to what's going on. Huh. Wait, that's a planetary star. I wonder what's so special about that red one. I'm going to send our guys over here. Good. And our reward for even getting the crew academy going is we get 1 free officer. So that's ship disable, exploits vulnerable. But as you can see, it hurts us. We get another science. These are Guyton's ground. But well, since we have, it's always good to split things up. We could also re-roll and see if we get anything better. I would really like the Doom Cannon. Okay, that's good. Alright, Barry Barrows, I guess you're going to be our person. So I think what I want to do first is train another officer so we can actually have someone to do some of the tasks on hand. We won't be able to build another ship, but there's still a whole lot that needs to be done here. Okay, so they're over there. Yes, please. Once we have enough for a third ship, Barry will join our fleet, and then we will probably try and assault this. For those of you watching this live, we are going to be switching to Terraria later tonight, so chances are we're not going to see a whole play of Halcyon 6 tonight. I have 20 fuel. I would say I would want 2 more officers as a base. One will stay here and basically do work. The other one will take a scout ship, which I can show you what that looks like. There we go. The Federation shuttle. Basically, their only job is going to be to go around collecting resources for us. Can I even build this? No, I'm going to need more dark matter. The only way to get dark matter will be to go here. Oh no. Well, let's try it. He's still hurt. They won't repair until they get back. That looks lovely. Nah, let's deploy anyway. Famous last words, right? We'll try and confuse. Okay. Let's expose. Let's heal. We'll have to heal that off, I think. Good. And won't be able to heal. Let's do battle sims then. So now we have 75% increased speed. Things got really loud there, didn't they? See if we can kill him. Oh. Nice. Is that enough dark matter to build our ship? I don't think it is. No. Still need a lot more. You can see our fuel is done. Since we're basically flying back there as it is. Uh-oh. They're moving. What happened? We'll let him dwell on and see what happens. Transfer the fuel, and as you can see, we're about to get hit. It's only one ship, so it's not going to be too bad. Okay. It's another alien race. I love those facial animations. Yeah. Oh man, they're blowing up all of our dark matter. Yeah. Oh, good, we found fuel. But now we have to get back over there. We have another officer. Exploit sensors offline. It's pretty much all defensive. I'm going to take her, because she's going to basically be on cleanup inside. So, now that we have let Barry do that, get some more experience. And actually, I think I'm going to build my scout ship now. Uh-oh. Okay. We gotta deal with this one at a time. So this is their tactical ship. I'm gonna try and hit them with the upload virus. Now they have less aim. We are having to exploit that. But let's see if we can weaken them with a hull breach. Good. Nice, he missed. And now we can use either portal cannon or warp atomic structure to exploit that. I'm going to do warp this to see if we can hit him with a crew effect. So you'll see the combo alert pop up. So it does even more damage. And we can now even triple combo off of that and hit him with shock mine. Now we don't have anything else to combo, unfortunately. But this guy is in some deep trouble. Hull has been breached. And the science ship, as you can see, it's so fast that it can attack multiple times to make up for the fact that it is weaker than the other ones. Goodbye. Ooh, we got some much needed dark matter from that. Okay, still need more though. Alright, but we need to get back here and attack and defend. Uh-oh. Alright, let's try it. This shouldn't be too bad. Fix blindness. Do we have anyone to exploit that? No. And there's our green shirt cadet who's not going to do anything. Yeah, this guy's dead. Will the cadet get the kill? Love those death little animations. Okay, they're gonna still finish that up. Barry was promoted. So do we have anything to combo? Ah, so there are more than those 7 skills, because I don't see Doom Blast here. So each person can only get 3, that's why. Thanks for watching the video, everybody. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment, of course, share your friends. It always helps out. Check out game-wisdom.com, where I examine the art and science of games. You can follow me on Twitch and Twitter under GW Bycer for the latest updates of new content. And be sure to check out our Patreon campaign. You can find us on Patreon under Game Wisdom if you would like to donate and help contribute to keeping Game Wisdom going. Your donations can not only give us the monthly funding we need to keep supporting ourselves, but if we can hit some goals, it will mean more great content for you, and there are some nifty little rewards there as well. Thanks for watching this video, and be sure to tune into the next one real soon.